What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a new video, and today, to be quite honest, I'm bored. I am bored through this entire episode. All it really is, and I'm not joking when I say this, it is, CW Apocalypse. That's all it is. It's okay, I gotta be fair. It has development for Ellie. Oh, yay, it's the Left Behind DLC. All about Ellie and her relationship with Riley. They don't give two craps about and was only created because they needed to retroactively create Ellie into a lesbian. And it really was just the, hey, CW, but on HBO. Because it's a bunch of emotions and moping around and being sad about everything, the whole episode. It opens at this house that Ellie somehow gets a horse into. I don't know how. And she's trying to patch Joel up after he's been stabbed. And honestly, he's there crying out in pain, even though in the last episode he was basically dead. Because he did a stupid thing and pulled out a dagger that would end up killing him. So now she's panicking, trying to figure out how to save his life. And through this all, she remembers her past. Yes, her past. And you know her past. And quite frankly, it's quite accurate. A few changes here or there, but quite accurate to the DLC, ultimately. Funny how the whole rest of the show, which is supposed to be The Last of Us, is constantly changed, and you might have a moment here or there from the game, might have a moment from the next game, but for the most part, this entire bit is pretty accurate. There's some changes, obviously, but it follows pretty much beat for beat what's supposed to happen. Funny how that happens, huh? Funny how the DLC that Neil Cuckman kindly made to retroactively create Ellie has a few changes here or there, but relatively stays the same. And it's all Ellie in PE at the military school, getting beat up, getting told that she has two paths in front of her because she beat the person up that beat her up, Captain Kwong. And she has two paths in front of her now. Yep, because she's fighting. She can either take the simple route, which is ultimately joining Fedra, getting the shit details and things like that, and growing up and everything like that, and having a decent job and a decent life, or being a bad person and living crap lives. That's your choices. And that's basically what happens. I'm not kidding you. That's all that happens. We then get shown her room where it's curfew time. She takes a look over at her. I need to get that shot just right because I just don't care. She takes a look at an empty bed, and then in the middle of the night, somebody comes through her window and, oh my God, it's Riley. Riley, her friend who disappeared randomly one day. And we'll get into why she left. And you know what? I'll say it now because I don't care about this show. I legitimately don't. I watched this episode twice now. And the second time through, I'm just like, 15. Because I just don't care. Right. I kid you not. Okay, I'm trying to go through the show chronologically, but Riley left to go join the Fireflies. And you want to know why she left? Because she got put on a crap detail. She got put on housekeeping and janitorial work. So she left to go join the Fireflies and become a freedom fighter because she didn't want to be a janitor. I kid you not. And they have this whole moment where she's confessing this and you're supposed to feel bad because she was put on this crap detail. And I'm like, grow the hell up. You're 14. Oh, and mind you, these are like 14, maybe 13-year-olds. Don't know how old they are off the top of my head. I think 14. And it gets creepier. So, okay, she comes back in, confesses, "I'm sorry for leaving, but I've grown and I'm here to take you out on a date." Not being a date, and Riley and Ellie's all like, "Okay, let's go." So they go outside, sneaking around at night, talk about feelings and stuff that I don't care about. They go into a building where Riley's like, it's a 2-floor building, and then we get a moment where you see the number of floors it actually is, and it's a 7-floor building, and you're like, oh my god, it's so long. She lied. They're playing around. They're being kids, dumb kids. And then they find a dead body. And they creepily get up close to it and are like, man, this is disgusting. And all I'm thinking is, my god, Ellie's a creep. Ellie's a psychopath. She's so enamored with this dead freaking body. She's gonna become a psycho murderer. He apparently died because he took good whiskey and pills together, so he overdosed. Not joking. That's all. And then randomly, I'm trying to show you. They have this dumb moment where he falls through the floor. I don't know. He falls through the floor. And they start laughing that the dead body fell through the floor. Yeah. They then go up to the rooftop and start drinking from the whiskey and are acting like, man, it's disgusting. And they're being teenagers. I talk about feelings and stuff. Talking about, I joined the Fireflies. I'm going to be this person. And they start doing parkour and running throughout all the city all together, hanging out, doing fun stuff. And Riley's taking her on a date to a wonderful place. She's taking her to the mall to see the 5 wonders of the mall. And they do the whole thing of, hey, the mall's blocked off. It's a no-go zone. It's crawling with people. And Riley's all like, it's not blocked off, so let's go in. Yeah, I'm not joking. They know it's a bad place to go, and Riley's just like, I know, let's go. Okay. This is you being stupid. That's all I see here is you being stupid. So they start going around the mall, having fun. Riley somehow gets the lights to turn on because this place apparently has tons of power already, and they're not choking up the rest of the power throughout the city. And they're like, oh, it's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm going to show you the 4 wonders of the mall. And the first wonder that Ellie mistakes as a wonder becomes an escalator that Ellie plays on. And is enamored by an escalator. Which, to be fair, has some understanding because you've never seen an escalator. But at the same time, it's a freaking escalator. I really don't care if you're that enamored by magical moving stairs because of science and engineering. It's cool. So they go running throughout the entire store, showing off all these cool things, talking about all these feelings and stuff, just hanging out, and they end up at one of the wonders, which is a merry-go-round. They get on the merry-go-round, they're having fun, and they start, swigging more of the whiskey, looking all lovingly at each other, because yes, trust me, it gets creepier. And they're just there, and all of a sudden, talk about the feelings again. Why are you leaving me? What are you doing? You're gonna blow yourself up as a firefly. You're a man. I'm sorry. I just need to fight for something better than other than. I need to fight against the fascists. Literal words. Next wonder comes up is the photo booth. So they get down and take a bunch of photos, and all their photos. They do all these poses, having fun, like in the game. And they take a look at the photos, and only one of them's good, and Ellie keeps that photo. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wonderful. The next wonder, the arcade. Oh, mind you, this is important details. This episode is just a bunch of callbacks as well. Because if you remember last episode, you have a moment where Ellie takes a swig of whiskey, and she says, yep, just as disgusting as I remember it. Well, they're drinking whiskey throughout this whole time. They're getting drunk. 14-year-olds getting drunk. We could then get another callback for episode 3 coming up, where in this entire arcade where they're starting to play games, they broke in, took a bunch of coins. So what? Money's no good. They play Mortal Kombat, where in episode 3, Ellie makes comments about Mortal Kombat and how there's a Mortal Kombat arcade, and talks about some of the heroes and stuff that you could play as. Well, some of the fighters, not really heroes. Oh, cool. Cool. Look, this is where they get the callback. I just don't care. And they play Call of Duty. They play Mortal Kombat over and over again. And because they're laughing and having fun, they awaken something. They awaken. If I could get the shot just right. They awaken a click. Well, not a clicker. They awaken one of the infected that's in the mall. Because, yes, they're infected in the mall. And you all know that there's infected in the mall. They specifically say it's crawling with infected. We can't go in there. Shocker, there's an infected. I'm just so freaking bored with the show. They then start realizing they're having so much fun, and then more fifis. Okay, time for the next wonder, and they start walking around the food court and talking and hanging fun. They're about to get food and stuff because they're hungry, having fun, and the next thing you know, the book of puns that Ellie carries around, belonging to Riley, and then as Ellie's starting to, get situated, she goes over here to a shelf and finds a bunch of ammo and pipe bombs on it. And that's when she realizes, no, what Riley's really doing here is trying to recruit her, show her this good time, and then try to have her join the Fireflies, but they'll blow stuff up. And Riley's like, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. And then, no, I wanted to show you a good time. This is my post. Yeah, but I just wanted. Yeah. They end up walking away, and this is when we get the discovery that no, in reality, Riley's about to leave, and also she left to join the Fireflies because of the janitorial department. I'm sorry. You left because you were going to be a janitor. My fudging Lord. I hate the show. I really don't want to continue down the show, but I'm going to. Well, they start crying, more feelings. Then Ellie runs off, is walking away, and then all of a sudden hears screaming. So she goes running back, trying to figure out what the heck's causing the screaming, and she goes into basically a Halloween store where a prop's doing the screaming. One of the Halloween surplus stores. What are they called? Spirit Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry. And then more feelings get said, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you. I just wanted a family. That's why I joined Fireflies. And Ellie's all like, well, you can't. You left me. You come back. You're going to leave me again. Then they just start talking and getting more emotional and feelings. And I love you. I wanted a family. I don't care. You left me. Me. And then to make it up. Oh, by the way, Ellie apparently had a jukebox this whole time, or a cassette player with music in it. Where did that go? I don't know. So, Riley apparently stole her cassette tape player, and she's gonna play music because the music in the store is crap. And they're gonna dance and everything and have fun and hang out and talk fifis and everything. And as they're dancing and stuff, time goes on. And Ellie's like, please don't leave me. And Riley's like, but I got to. And Ellie's like, then I want to go with you, or some shite like that. And the next thing you see them do, if I can get the shot just right, because I'm probably going to pass over it. Oh, funny enough, they don't have it right there. Yeah, I missed the shot, but they kiss. Because in reality, they love each other. They're 14-year-olds that kiss. Freaking God, they're 14. It's so disturbing. Oh, ah. So they start laughing and they're like, what do we do now? I don't know, but we'll figure it out together. And the next thing you see is the zombie attacks them and starts battering them. And yeah, they start fighting the infected. And ultimately they end up winning after Ellie stabs it in the head violently and viciously. And then you get the realization. They've been bit. Oh no. It's all over. And at this point, I literally just stopped caring. Because at this point, they cut back to Pedro Pascal and she's trying to get all the goodies to help save his life. And then they cut back over to Riley and Ellie, and Ellie's just breaking stuff, and Riley's like, there's more stuff over there to break. And then Riley contemplates offing herself, and ultimately I think they decide to do it. I don't know, but she then cuts back to saving Joel's life, and that's where the episode ends for me, because I just did not care after that. I'm so done with the show. I just don't care. I'm bored. Over and over and over again. I'm bored. Oh, cool. We finally get a zombie. And oddly enough, it's kind of very, very reminiscent of a DLC that Neil Druckmann was in charge of. So the rest of the game and the show, you have no problem changing. But when it comes to your stuff, let's not change it that much. Let's keep it relatively beat for beat. We could add some things here or there, but we're keeping it relatively beat for beat. I'm just so done with this show. Anyways, give me your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video, go live, guys. I am, last I checked, let me double check real quick. I probably hit the wrong button. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to see. Yes. I am roughly, rough guesstimate, about 220 subs away from 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, you get monetized. So please, guys, if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button and share it out with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.